Here's another type of polynomial division question, and this is just a different way of rewording the question. So this is more of a worded polynomial division question where they are asking you to determine whether or not x plus 5 is a factor of f of x. But this also could have been reworded as determine if x equals to negative 5 is a 0 of f of x. So it could have been used, it could have been termed the exact same way. So there are different ways of wording these questions, and that's the main goal of this question, is to show you the different ways we could word this. So in this circumstance, what we are asking here is whether or not x cubed minus x squared minus 17x minus 15 is divisible, or we can divide, or is x plus 5 divisible evenly into x cubed minus x squared minus 17x minus 15. So the first check that I like to ask myself is, do I have every term present in descending order? Notice here I have a cubed term, and then I have a squared term, and then I have my x term, and then I have my constant. So I think that I'm pretty safe there, so I don't have to add any values of x with 0 coefficients. So now I'm going to write this out in a long division format. So I'm going to have x plus 5 divided into x cubed minus x squared minus 17x minus 15. Again, if you want to pause the video and come back after you've completed this and see what your answer is and compare it to mine, that may be a good thing to do. So starting from the beginning, we're going to say what times x gives you x cubed. That's going to be a value of x squared. We're now going to multiply the x squared times my entire divisor. So x squared times x gives me x cubed. X squared times 5 gives me positive 5x squared. And now we have to change our signs because we are subtracting. So this becomes a negative and this becomes a negative. So now the x cubes cancel. Negative x squared minus 5x squared is negative 6x squared. And then we bring down the negative 17x. Starting from the beginning, another iteration. What times x gives you negative 6x squared? It's negative 6x. Multiplying this through, we're going to have negative 6x squared, and then we're going to have minus 30x. So we're going to have negative 6x squared minus 30x. This will become a positive 6x squared, and this becomes a positive 30x. This becomes a positive 30x. So now we're going to combine. So let's choose a different color here. Let us choose. We'll choose this color. So I don't even know what color this is. Sort of blue, light blue, off blue. So negative 6x squared plus 6x squared is a value of 0. Negative 17x plus 30x. Remember, this is a plus 30x. So that's going to give us a positive, what is that, 13x. That's a positive 13x there, I believe. So yeah, so 13, that would be correct. So now we're going to bring down our value of negative 15. We're going to bring down our value of negative 15. So when we bring down our value of negative 15, we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to say what times x gives you 13x. That's going to be a value of positive 13. Multiplying this through, we're going to have positive 13x. And then 5 times 13 gives you a value of positive 80. And most of us at this point are going to start to see a remainder. So now we're going to have minus because we change our signs and a minus because we change our signs. So we recognize the 13x and the negative 13x cancel. Negative 15 minus a value of 80 gives you a value of negative 95. And since we have a remainder here that is not equal to 0, we can say that x plus 5 is not a factor. We could say x plus 5 is not a factor of f of x since it doesn't divide in evenly.